Hello, piggies! Welcome to another one of my streams where I listen to your songs and give some feedback. How is everybody doing? I am like a few minutes late today. I apologize. Guys, I have to admit this. I'm kind of a tardy person. Okay, not kind of. I am a tardy person. I am just not someone who is very good at being on time. You can ask my friend Ellie. Shout out Ellie Moore. This used to drive her so crazy where she's like an early person. She would be dressed at the door, ready to go to the songwriting session or whatever. And I'm just like, girl, I'm still naked. I still haven't picked out my outfit. I have like half an eyebrow on. It's what it is, guys. It's good to see you. Diva Music, Demi, Cami, Chiviors, Kessa, Miku, hi. Kim, hi. Shan, hi. Halal, how are you? Raven, how are you? It's good to see all of you guys who is ready to listen to some good music today. I know I am. I always am. And this, I believe, is our last stream of June. Guys, it's crazy. It's like 6 months of 2026 have passed already. Dun, dun, dun. I kind of can't believe it. It's just what it is. Time is just always speeding up, always going way too fast. But yeah, it's good to see you guys. Sean, Danzo, Kaijo. Thank you for being here. So for anybody who might be new, I know a lot of you guys are regulars of these streams. Welcome regulars. I love you all. It's always good to see you. But for anybody who might be new, who's like, I've never even been on one of these before, what is this? So what we do on these streams is we listen to your guys' music, what you have created, and I give feedback. So we are using Boombox, who are the wonderful sponsor of these streams and have been for a year and a half now. They do a lot of cool things for musicians. One of these being these types of streams where you guys submit your music. This is our June folder. As you can see, it's a lot of songs. You submit your music and then I listen and, I give feedback on songwriting, production, mixing, anything and everything. And Boombox do a lot of other cool things, like they help distribute your music to Spotify, Apple Music, all those things. They are a cool host for your music. You can have playlists like this. As you can see, these are all of our different playlists from our different streams. This is like history, guys. This is a history of our community. And then they have some other cool tools like vocal removers, stem splitters, really cool for like remixing, analyzing, education, like learning how songs are created. So I will kind of show you guys a little bit more about Boombox as we as we listen to music. But yeah, why don't we get started today? And we're gonna get started with your guys' favorite segment, which is gonna be a free-for-all. Let's go. Let's go. For anybody who is new and who's like, what the hecky is a free-for-all? So basically you guys are now allowed to spam the name of your song, the title of your song in the chat. Just make sure you spell it how it's spelled on Boombox, because sometimes people don't have like spaces in their song title and then they write it with spaces and I can't find it, or people will get like fancy, put in emojis, and I'm like, well, what's that supposed to mean? I don't know what song that is. So just like type in the title of your song and I will pick a few of them at random and that's what we're gonna listen to. I see you guys spamming. Let me just pull up a note so I can start writing down all these wonderful songs. All right, I got one. All right, I got another one. Another one. Spam. All right, another one. And another one. One more. All right, and one more. By the way, for anybody who might be new, you guys are allowed to submit your songs throughout the stream, right? Just because you know, the stream is already ongoing. Like, you could have submitted beforehand, but you also can submit during the stream. So feel free to do so. This is actually a good opportunity to do it. We're still at the beginning, so there'll be other chances. But for now, let's check out our first song. All right, and it's gonna be Fake Love by Drazy. Very cool. Okay, listen from a little bit later in. I got you. Beat from the Drazy Summer Collection. I love how you're theming your tracks. Mix, balance, arrangement. I got you. So like kind of everything. I kind of like everything. I got you. Let's listen. And I'll jump ahead to where they said to listen from. Okay, I see the summer vibes. Mix sounds good so far. Nice build. I like the sound of the claps. There's something like interesting, splashy about them. Ooh, I like the halftime section. Sickening. Yeah, Drazy, this sounds really good. I mean, I didn't listen from the beginning, but from the point you told me to listen to, the arrangement is quite strong. The mix is good too. Honestly, like, I didn't hear anything that was like, wow, that really needs fixing. Everything just felt really like good, cohesive, right? Like if I heard this on Spotify, I wouldn't blink an eye. I wouldn't for a second be like, something is wrong. Like I didn't hear anything wrong. The only thing, and this is advanced, I will show you this. So your claps on your build, right? And listen, like this is more just like nice to have, not necessary to have type of thing. But I really like the sound of them, but I noticed they were very static. And this is something I would notice with drums that are really unique. There's some kind of like unique splashiness about your claps. I really like them. But because it was that same unique clap repeated over and over, I could even, like, my ear almost was like, ooh, I can just tell this is like a repeat, right? I was like, I can just tell it's a repeat. So what I would do, so let's say like this is your clap build, right? Like let's just, what are we, like 120? Just do like 4. Yeah, right. Like maybe like this is what you're doing, right? Bum, 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 bum. And then you're going into repeating it at a higher rate. What I would do is a couple of things. So I would, first of all, very mildly tweak your gain levels. Like, look, I just like turned the second one down, like a dB. And then this one, oh, like another dB. And this one, maybe like a dB and a half, right? And kind of what this does, maybe this one I'll bump up a little bit. What this does, it just really humanizes it in a way. Do you see, like, it's extremely subtle, but it's giving me like some variation. Of course, you could go further, like you could go like a full 2.5. Like you, and then you can hear more of the difference. So, but then I would also play with clap layers. Okay, right? Here's like a little like tiny verb layer. Like what would happen if you added that there, right? Like it gives it immediately a different sound. And I would turn it down a lot. Do you know what I mean? It's like teeny tiny. And maybe you want this for this one. And again, turn it like a lot down. Right? Maybe like it's like this. and then maybe it's on this one and this three, and then also you could play with volumes of those. This is like, I will go in and I will work on these types of things for a while, but this is what really humanizes drum packages. Like I said, super advanced, but like I feel like you're at that point where you could be playing around with stuff like this because it just, everything sounded so good. I saw like a million PLs, like, you know what I mean? Now I'm just like, okay, like maybe try some more advanced stuff. But yeah, really great, really great. I loved it. Straight to the playlist. Where's my Piggy button? Hold on, here we go.
Piggies of the week and other haters.
Yeah, super good job. I really, really like what you did. Oh, and I see Halal giving some suggestions in the chat too. One thing about our community, guys, for anybody new, is there's some really, really talented producers, musicians here. So if you just want to like know talented people, have a place to ask questions, you know, outside of me, because I'm not always available. Like I'm obviously on these streams, but I can't get to everybody, like blah, 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 blah. So if you want just to be in a community of people who like care about other musicians, like to help, join Discord. I just put in the link for our Discord server. I know most of you guys are in it already, but I always go to invite new people. You know what I mean? We have like such a good resource, such a good community for people. So yeah. The Real Music Diva says, I love the tiny details. They are what really like moves the needle, guys. They really, really are. But anyway, let's listen to our next song. Good job, Drazi. This one is called I Am, and this is by Stefan. Happy to be back to something. Welcome back. Submitting. Why did I read it as something? More of an orchestral thing. Okay. Oh, your first time hiring session musicians. That's awesome. I love working with session musicians. This is a snippet of the best part. Oh, that's super smart to do, honestly. Like, you just give me exactly what you want me to hear. I think that's really, really intelligent, TBH. So awesome. Let's hear.
This is who I can't stand the times I've been misunderstood on the way that I look, from the way that I am. I can't be my truth if the world turns to blue. Run the light in my eye to the day that I die.
Oh, cool Phil. Love that Phil. Like this. Ah, here's the guitar. It's super good. I really, really like it. I just like your style too. I can kind of hear your unique musical, lyrical perspective. I like your voice. I feel like this is my favorite thing that you've done so far that I've heard from you. It just, there's something like coming together stylistically for you that I really, really quite like. And I see all the PLs, guys, like don't be shy, add the PLs. But I have a suggestion for you and it's so specific. I'm actually going to pull up a reference. So you guys know I'm like obsessed with my friend Giselle. So much. Actually, I know her YouTube channel is not very big, but okay, perfect. So my girl Giselle, we're in a team called Liar together. Most of you guys know this. She's so freaking talented. She disgusts me like the best way. So there is this vocal layering thing she did on one of her songs. It's in Spanish. It's the one that's Abre los puertos. Where it's not magazine. It's not No Presumas. I think it's this one, Doble Cara. Yes, I'm gonna pull up this chorus and I kind of want you to do something similar with your more like gangy vocals. Yeah. So good. I don't think this is the right song. No, it's not the right song. Okay, Lena. Wait. Okay, hold on. Da 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 da. Why am I going crazy? Is it impossible? No, it's not possible. Impossible is in English. 24/7. That's right. Okay, YouTube, come on. Okay, yeah. Yes. Obviously, you can pull this up for reference and listen to it. I absolutely love what she did. So I want to point out where I want you to try this. Honestly, all this I am, I'm not the so okay. Real talk. It would be helpful if you got a group of people together. Like 3 people can make a choir. I always say that. Like out of 3 people, I can make a convincing choir. If it's just you, it still can work. But try to like get a couple friends that like sing decently-ish enough together to do some gangs and record your gangs like near the mic, like with all 3 of you, and then further away. And if you can't get other people, literally just record yourself. Like the more times the better, around your room as much as possible, like 4 feet back, 8 feet back, 12 feet back, as much space as you have. Just kind of shout singing the I am part. And then what Giselle did here is she it's distorted, saturated. It's a very bright type of saturation that she's doing. You guys know my favorite plugins, most of y'all. But in case you don't, this is my favorite. It is expensive, but like I recommend it anyway. Literally the Saturn plugin on this like tape, warm tape setting, or the saturation gentle subtle. You could try even heavy too. It could be good for this. Another one that actually I think would be super sickening for a gang like this. I know Giselle likes this, so actually this might be it. So none of this, like just the distortion setting. The heavy, she like lives for this one. So it might very well be that. But yeah, do that, and I really like your song. Otherwise, Corrupted Machine says instant subscriptions. Guys, I like Giselle's thing. I hope she wouldn't be like mad at me saying this, but it makes me mad like how slept on she is. Like she has really freaking amazing music and people just don't know about it. And like music promotion, branding, it's like a whole other thing, right? And I totally understand that that's like a very different skill than making music. And some people like might have amazing music skills, and then like the promotion, the marketing is like harder. But yeah, no, guys, like go follow my girl. Like she freaking deserves it. It's and more. But yeah, Stefan, that was so good. I really, really am liking just the kind of artistic signature I'm hearing in your music, and that's the most important thing, you guys. Oh, sorry, I need to hit the button.
Because of the weekend, other eaters.
Just hitting all the wrong buttons. All right, and next up we have Valentine. I think we've heard. Okay, so this is a new version with a top line. We've heard the instrumental before. This is cool. Awesome. With top line BGVs, looking some ideas to elevate the last chorus. So, okay, we'll start a little bit later as well. Okay, and thank you for telling me about the changes too. This is so good. Such good info. So yeah, let's start kind of like midway into the song.
Craves, he clings to every single phrase. The best friend, but he wants more. Can't stop thinking about you. You may call me crazy. I like the way I'm feeling. I keep on dreaming of you. You got me steady, 'cause you're my only Valentine. My dear Valentine, you're too your mind. My dear Valentine, you could be mine, 'cause you're too close to my heart. Can't stop thinking about you. You make me crazy. I like the way I feel. I keep on dreaming of you.
Okay, I have a few thoughts. All right, so I know you didn't ask for lyric feedback, but I really desperately need to give it. Your track is so good. You sound really pretty too. You have a really nice voice. And the melodies are good. The lyric is just too generic. I think you can do better, right? It's literally like if I were writing a love song and somebody gave me like 5 minutes to write a chorus, my first thought would be, okay, I can't stop thinking about you. Call me crazy. I don't care. I love you. Like you just can push further, right? And then also there's a couple of moments here where the rhyming is breaking too. So can't stop. Let me just catch it fully. Can't stop thinking about you. I like the melody. I can't stop thinking about you. So the crazy and feeling should be rhyming. You're not cheating, and that's the way I'm feeling. You know, that's where it needs to be. It doesn't have to be a full rhyme. It could be a soft rhyme, but crazy and feeling not in the same. And here as well, you got me unsteady and only steady and only. I would have preferred if it was like steady ready. Yeah, steady, phase me, like even like phase me or something. You may call me crazy, but that will never phase me. Like that could work too. I just think. Just try to push it a little bit further. Dreaming of you, thinking of you. Even with the word Valentine, like I don't know how conceptual you want to get with it, but you could talk about, the concept of a Valentine, right? I don't even think you talk about it too much. You just kind of like talking about like, I love you, I dream of you. See, okay, like this right here. Cherry red skirt, like I like this storytelling way more. I think you could have you can have touches of it, right? Like I'm not saying like move this out of here into the chorus. You could even just like those cherry red lips with the lips like cherries, like even that I would be more inclined to be like, oh, like, because it gives me a visual, it gives me something to attach to, right? And then also just another like, I always think beyond the music, guys, and I feel like if you're an artist, right? Like even if you're not an artist, even if you are mostly wanting to be a producer for other artists, like you still have to think about the story, right? Because these days, like music doesn't live on its own; it lives as part of a larger story, which is communicated through music videos, content, performances, interviews, right? By that artist, whether you are them or you're their producer. So a generic lyric like I'm thinking of you, I'm dreaming of you, you got me going crazy, it's really hard to attach a visual to that. But even just like your lips are like cherries, okay, you could have like really cool drawing with that visual for an example, right? You could literally have like a kind of a creepy but cool visual of lips going, and the lips keep changing colors, like immediately, like, and I'm not saying that's not even like the most unique line, right? Like I just kind of like hodgepodge it out of what you said, but I just push a little bit further on the lyric. Okay, I think you can do a little bit better, but you sound really nice, the track sounds nice. And then one thing so that you asked me that I totally didn't answer, and I want to, is about what you to do like ad-lib wise on the last chorus if you're not gonna be like, ah. I got you. So find the holes in the melody, like right, you have a hole right there, a Valentine, and then you have like no vocal, that's the hole. And then you could do more like background vocal things. Like for example, I could have done, like this is more my style, you don't have to do that, but like I would have done something like that right after Valentine, and then just like stack it up, maybe with octaves, maybe with one more harmony part, brighten it up, make it like very like airy. That again, that would be more like my style. Would go really, really well here. You could do percussive things too. Like you could do things like that. But yeah, you don't have to do like big ad libs. If you wanted to go bigger without running, you could just do held notes like things like a slower movement, so you're not so you're not doing that type of stuff, so you're just like slowly moving the notes. That's what I would suggest. But I saw all the PLs. You guys really like this track, so I'm gonna add it to our special playlist.
Because of the week and other eaters.
Stack it. Okay, Peaches says stack it with octaves. You could do that too. You know, there's a lot you can do without running, honestly. Peaches also said I can see Ariana Grande harmonies. So yeah, you can even go for like a choir feel, like a larger feel too. So yeah, okay, I see you guys discussing the lyrics too, like lyrics for Disney Channel movies. Yeah, it's like it's good, right? It's fine, but I know you can dig a little bit deeper into like what you deeply yourself want to say versus kind of like just saying it in like an expected way. So next we have, all right, that one. All right, there we go. I wrote it down wrong. You did it right. Hello? Come on down. Good day to you too. Okay, listen, this is so real. I was exhausted, feeling uninspired. And guys, take time away from the studio, right? Yes, consistency is important, but one of the worst things I've seen being like a producer and writer in the industry is just the taxation, the mental load of being always clocked in as an artist. Because here in LA, the normal thing people do, a lot of top liners especially, they will write songs literally 5 days a week, sometimes more. I've known people that do doubles. They'll do a morning session and a night session. I personally think that's insanity. That's complete utter insanity, because you're just running yourself dry, like completely out of ideas. So you do not need to push that hard. Listen, one hit song like makes it all worth it. Just one. Just one. So there's different ways to get there. You can get there by pushing really hard, or you can get there by just, you know, having a steady, nice pace of creation, but also letting ideas come to you. So don't be afraid to like take a break, you know. But okay, so you have an interesting track. Glow sticks ready. Bubbles. Oh, where are my bubbles? I put them away, guys. I need to bring my bubbles. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm actually gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. Hold on. We're back. Oh. Bubbles, guys. Bubbles. if this requires bubbles, they are ready. Okay, just not in the direction of my new computer, please. It's so fun to have these, though. Thank you for the request. Hello. Okay, so you're not sure what genre it is, but let's just check it out. I'm excited to see your kind of like post burnout song. So let's check it out. Ooh, like the bass already. I like the Arabic instruments. So good. Okay, I really like just the composition of this, right? I feel like you know this, it's unique, and it kind of takes you on a journey where I did not expect it to start having these Arabic motifs, because when it started, it was kind of like, oh, just like this sickening bass driven dance song. But then when everything came in with the, what did you say you used? Oh, the Middle East. I have this. I haven't played around with this too much. It just got this like really moody, sexy quality. I really love how it developed. I mean, you can see all the PLs. I think it sounds really good. So when what you said about the vocals, I like how you process the vocals. I like it. I did not think it was out of place, because it is, like you said, you're using them for texture. This is not like a pop song. It's really more about the overall feeling of the track as a whole versus like featuring pop. Because like the thing about pop is like top line is always king in pop, always. I personally don't make instrumentals, right? Like I will be making an instrumental and thinking of the top line, and a lot of the times if I don't lock in on a top line idea, I won't finish the track. I don't even care if it's good. I don't care, because to me it's like, oh, if there's no top line idea, it's not a song. Because I work on pop, right? But for you, totally different. I think this works extremely well. It's really, really interesting. If anything though, and this is, trust me, this is not me being an expert in this genre, because I'm not, but I feel like maybe you could build it up even more. Maybe you actually do this towards the end. Let me just check, because I kind of heard almost like bigger, like taiko type drums, like, you know, with those Middle Eastern motifs, like to like getting like really percussive. Okay, you go more house. Okay. You know, imagine if it had this hypnotic feel, but it also had like a bigger section. So I almost felt like I needed that somewhere around here. And maybe that would be a good spot before the breakdown. You like really, really build that up. But I mean, yeah, I like it. It's super good. Super good. Let's add it straight to the playlist. So good.
Pigs of the week and other eaters.
I just put you down for Piggy contender. Let's go. And okay, good job, Halal. Let's listen to another song. Let's listen to Glass Raindrops. All right, come on down, Aiton. Listen, yeah, we're seeing a theme of burnout here, and this is so real. Take your time, guys. Take a break when you need it. Goals to have vocals. Get listening to the drums. Check the bridge. I got you. Let's listen. Breaking time signature here? That's crazy. Case, I hate you so much. It's giving Sims 1 music. Why do you know my interests so well? Let me check, find the bridge. Oh, here you go. Okay, super cool. Very you, Aiton. I love that I always can pick up on your signature style and know that it's you. So you asked specifically about drums. What I'm kind of feeling is like the kick, it's so big. It's interesting. Usually I don't mind a big kick. You guys know that. But it kind of just feels like it's almost like got that distorted quality, right? Like how you hear in hip hop or like funk or something. I just don't know if I like this here. I feel like the kick needs to be a little bit chiller. Like it was kind of taking my attention away from your piano playing. And then I don't know. I don't know if I like felt that. And then I also felt like the hats were the star, right? They were very crisp. They were very forward. And I like the sound of them. The only thing I will say, so I'm curious what you made the hats with. What it kind of sounds like to me, actually Faustine said the same kind of thing. It almost felt like a little dehumanized, like a little quantized, where it just kind of felt like ta 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 ta, and it was exactly the same every time. Like what I probably would do if I were you, like let's just grab this thing I was working on before. Let's just make that into this. Let's make it into a MIDI. All right. Okay, so let's just say like these are the hats. What I would do is, see how they're all obviously on a grid? I would go in and I would just nudge. Usually back is better than forward because it just creates more relaxed feel, but just do it like, you know, leave some right on, but put some a little bit further back. I do this a lot. I'll just go through like my whole like 8 bars or 16 bars and I will do stuff like that if the hat's really featured and if it isn't like a totally like pop 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 type of thing. That's honestly one of the reasons I kind of avoid acoustic music, because like it comes with all this like extra challenge of humanizing it. So I would do that, but I really like the feel of it. I definitely think you should get vocals on it. The piano playing as always is sublime. So yeah. Just seeing what you guys are saying. Faustine, yeah, just adding a little swing, more of a human feel. Yeah, it always helps. It's hard though. It's like a lot of the times there's a reason why people hire musicians, right? It's just like capturing the human feel. You can fake it. Like it's just so much work. You really have to feel into the rhythm a lot. Which is why a lot of times I avoid acoustic stuff, because I just know like what I'm getting myself into to like really get it to where it needs to be, and half the time I'm like, I don't feel like it. But for you, since this is the type of music you make, like very important to get these skills together. So let's see, PLs. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 8 to add it to the playlist, guys. So let me know if you would like to PL. For anybody new, PL stands for playlist. We have our special June playlist for our Piggy community, right? And we've got a few songs in here already. This is the end of the month, so I'd love to be able to add this track in. So, oh, okay, here you go. I see all the new PLs. Wonderful. 100% deserved.
Piggies of the week and other eaters.
And next up we have No More Shadows by Wunsch Machine. Uh-oh. I will take a look at that. Thank you for letting me know. All right, but let's take a look at your song. You're past your romantic period. Some EDM instead. Okay. Trying out new bass synths. Awesome. Well, I'm excited to hear it. Let's just kind of scan through, because I know you have a lot of like special, unique moments all throughout. Okay.
From the way that I used to
so unique and cool.
It's time to pay the town with no time for looking back. I'm happy since we said goodbye. Flying higher, chasing for the sky. Moving on, letting go the past. I'm happy since we said goodbye. Flying higher, chasing for the sky. Moving on, letting go the past.
I like this kind of derpy, like, meh synth. That's so cool. Okay, I wanted to kind of scan through, see what other things happen. Cool. It kind of dips into EDM.
I'm free from the way that used to hold me back.
Okay, so here's what I think, Wunsch Machine. I always like your unique style. You have such a cool take on your music. The only thing I would say about this, I feel like I like the verses more than I like the chorus. Obviously, you have a very maximalist style, which, listen, like, I like maximalism. I'm very funny. Like, in life, I don't like middle ground. I love maximalism and I love minimalism in many things, in music, in fashion, in like interior design. I like it when it feels like unicorns vomited at me, and I also like it when it's like clean and pared down and there's nothing there. I'm like one of two moods. So I like the maximalism. So hard to say. The only thing about the chorus, with the vocal having more rhythm, more melody, it really like is hard to figure out what to focus on. This bit. You know, because you got the big drums, you got the tambourines, you got her voice, you got the big synths. Everything is big, right? So I think this is cool as is, but what I would love to see from you, right? I'd love for you to play with a little bit more conscious choices of when you like go big, go huge with your things, like really like go in. And I'd like for you to also have parts that contrast it. That way the ear can rest a little bit and can be ready for your next maximalist moment. And then another thing that might help you too a lot is a lot of the time with maximalism of all types in music and fashion and everything, there is still, what do they call it? In cooking, they call it hero flavor. Funny enough, not that I'm a cook, I'm not a cook, but I heard it the other day and I was like, this literally applies to music, to like everything. You need like a hero flavor, right? And here, I'm not sure if it's drums or if it's the really cool basses or if it's the vocals. So in the next track, I want you to pick your hero flavor, and you could do it per section if that feels too limiting for the whole song. Maybe for verse, it's the bass. Maybe for the chorus, it's the vocal, right? But pick the thing to feature and feature that thing and make everything else work around it versus, well, I also like these drums and I like this synth, and they're like when you feature too many heroes, the story becomes a little bit like messy. So I would really love to hear your take on that next time. I think you would really like kill and slay with that, to be honest. Yeah, I know it's hard to work with the vocal material you had, because they're like samples, right? They were not meant to be used for your type of thing. 100% understand. So, but I think you did a great job. Let me know if you guys like to PL. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already. 6, yeah, we're almost there, so let me know. Oh yeah, and thank you for this AI thing too. I'm gonna save this link. I want to see what this is later. I don't want to take away from listening to your guys' music to like look at something like pertaining to me and my music, but that's not great. That does not make me feel good, obviously. We all have complicated feelings about AI, but I have like very black and white feelings about training materials for AI that are not authorized. It's one thing if like people give permission and get paid and sign contracts, and it's a very different thing where somebody's just like, oh, I'm just gonna take that. Like that's not cool. Faustine says, hero flavor is such a good way to explain this. No, I literally, I heard that on the Great British Baking Show, and I was like, oh, I love, I'm gonna use that for music. So, great job.
Of the week and
that was it for this free-for-all, you guys. Very good work. Let me not dribble water all over myself. But yeah, really, really good work. And now, guys, we are gonna go into a cute little verified moment. So for anybody who's new here, this is for verified Boombox members, and anybody can become verified. Basically, you just need to follow the link that is pinned in the description. It's like a partner link, and you can join. And basically this, I don't want to say it guarantees you a critique, because nothing is a guarantee, because sometimes these streams are really busy, but it's, you come closer to having like more of a guaranteed steady stream of critiques, right? Because sometimes, very often, I have time to go through like almost all the verified members, and then I almost never have time to go through all the non-verified submissions. So definitely check that out if you need like more steady help. But let's start with Danzo with, I guess this is gonna be a remix, right, of Baby Monster, which totally allowed, by the way, guys. Remixes are allowed, covers are allowed, you're all good. Okay, yeah. Oh, this is not a remix. This is tracking the style of Baby Monster. Oh, you're using my sample packs. Hey, awesome. Thank you for using my stuff. I'm so excited to hear what you did. Let's check this out.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. Oh my god. Very nice, starting with that.
Oh my god.
Okay. Sick. I love it. I love this turnaround. Sorry, I hate like stopping so, but I love like a hip hop leaning track that has a turnaround. And it's usually it's like tink, 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 tunk. Very Pharrell inspired. I really like it. Hey. Okay, different pre-chorus. Let's go. Work on that snap, though. We can talk about it more. But the snap, yeah, snaps needs a little extra love. Hey! Okay, super good. I'd be so honest with you. You kind of lost me here a little bit in the chorus. Got like messy. You know it too. You got messy. Totally fine. Okay, so the verse I think is really, really locked in. Sounds really good. The pre-chorus was good too. I just like, I feel like your snap needs more. It needs layers of like verbiness or something like that on it. I think you could layer and texturize that dun dun dun, the snare thing too. It's not like, it just could be elevated. But let's talk about this chorus, because it's the only part I didn't like. I almost feel like it broke a little bit, and I kind of almost feel like maybe it needs to like harken back to the verse a little bit more. Let me see. Let me get my thoughts together. Let me hear this verse again. This part's so fun. Yeah, okay, so let's go here. Okay. I don't think I actually like the lead synth. You know, it like dated this to me. It kind of felt like fresh and cool, more forward thinking. But as soon as ding 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 ding, ding that Phrygian scale, like 2019 Blackpink leaning stuff came in, and I was like, you lost me there. Sorry, I'm reading so hard, but like, you know, it's true. Like what you did here with that, what that was fresher. It's kind of giving like a Stray Kids vibe almost. Like it is, just feels fresher. Even the vocal chop feels like fresher. Yeah. So I would get rid of like the Arabic synth because it kind of seems out of nowhere and dated. And right here, your rhythm kind of goes off grid a little bit too. I like the piano. I don't mind the piano, but even then, I want to question it, to be honest, because like that dang, 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 it's so like, done a lot. So to be honest, okay, this is what I do. I would take a look at your intro, and I would just use that in the chorus, but maybe add one more element to elevate it, right? Just to make it feel like bigger or better. But I think up until there, like you're really, really cooking. And then yeah, texturize your drums a little bit more, but very good work though. Oh, you got stuck on the chorus for a while. Listen, that happens. A lot of the times the answer is like simpler than you think, right? One of the things I've been doing recently is if I have a part that's locked, right? Verse, chorus, whatever, I kind of will go for my wildest ideas first, right? I literally be like, okay, I have this part. What if I introduce an instrument that's nowhere else in the song in this next part? Let's just see what happens. 9 times out of 10, it like doesn't work. It doesn't work. I still will do it because I'm just like, I want to try something unique. But a lot of the times the answer ends up being very, very simple. It ends up being using the same motifs, but just with one more layer, or using the same chords, but at a different rate. Like if they were like, wah, 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 then they go, wah, 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 for the next part, or just having a turnaround, but it's the same chords. So a lot of times if you get stuck, I just recommend kind of like trying some wild stuff, but then walking away and coming back and just trying something simpler. So, sorry, didn't mean to have that graphic pop up. Are we PLing, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh yeah, lots. Somebody said, wait, 2019 is dated. For K-pop, 2025 is dated. Like literally, this is like, I could talk about this a lot. I feel like a lot of people listen to references and they're from just a couple of years ago, even like a year ago, even 6 months ago, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna do that, you know, this is like recent-ish, and they don't realize like the industry's already moved on. Like the requests that are being asked are for the future, for the next year. So I'm very like, I don't look at anything that recent for references, or maybe I will like just like one thing out of it, but I will not be like, oh, this is popular, we make that style, because I already know like I'm already too late. I will think really old, like 20, 30 years ago is like, honestly, any nostalgia is always up for grabs, always good to play with. But yeah, anything in the last 10 years, I kind of like try not to touch, basically. I'll try not to touch it. Yeah, that was great. Now let's check out. So we heard these two. Oh, okay. We have Wizard Blood with The Cruiser. No comments, so we will just listen. chop. That's cool. Cool. Unexpected. Chopped and run through a vocoder. Love it. Most interesting part. Okay, you know what I'm feeling? I'm feeling like your drums are a little soft in this. And okay, this is gonna sound crazy from me. I don't necessarily think you need like banging drums here. You could actually go with like smaller drums, but okay. If you go with like a specifically smaller kick, a little snare, right? Instead of bang, you go with like a tink. It has to feel deliberate. Like these just feel quiet, right? The kick is just like quiet. What I would do is I would just pick like I'm just gonna show you. Because it's funny, it's actually I'm working on a song that has like a smaller kick, which for me is like, you guys know I don't usually do that, but I'm always trying to like try new stuff. And I actually really like how delicate it sounds, but it is very deliberate, right? Like if I go into like kicks here, right, these are like bigger kicks. But what I did is like I picked one of those, right? Or I think I actually had like a kick bottom, like literally this, versus, you know, a more developed kick like this. Like listen to this difference between this and this and this. So obviously these are all from my sample pack, and like I've kind of crafted them with these like very deliberate uses in mind, like a smaller use, large use. But I think you could get away with a more elegant little kick here and an elegant little snare. You will just have to make room around them in the mix to make sure they actually do cut through and you can hear them and people feel that it's like, oh, it's supposed to be like small and like kind of pretty on purpose. So, and then another thing I would do is I really like that chopped vocoder thing. Like it's so cool. I literally was like, how did you do that? Like what a sickening effect. Like I actually kind of want to try that myself because I've done chops, I've done vocoder, but I don't think I've ever done vocoder chops, and now I really want to. So because it's so cool, I think you should kind of try to feature it a little bit more. I almost feel like here especially it's getting really lost, right? I just want you to carve out some room for it as well. So, but it's a very, very cool track. Let me know if you guys would like to PL. I would say yes. Yeah, you could do like a kick click. I personally am almost feeling a non-clicky kick for this, but this is like so funny. Sometimes you're like, yeah, this would be great, and then you actually try it and it's like, I don't actually like it. So it's really up to you to try it and see like, or I mean, you could go the opposite too. You could go big EDM, fully cuts through like power, and that's known to work. That will work actually. I just give you more like of a kind of a weird, unusual alternative. All right, I see all the PLs. Let's do it.
Figures of the week and other eaters.
All right. Let's see who else we've got in this verified moment. We have Josta with all these years. Second half of the track. Okay, got you. Projects you're currently working on. Awesome. Bedroom pop. Okay, I'm so excited. I love this artist style of yours. Very unique and very, it's so funny, guys. Every time I say very unique, I know that that's not technically correct because you can't be very unique, because unique means one, very one of a kind. It's like you can't say that, but I still say it, even though I know it's not correct. It is unique. It is very you. So I can't wait to hear this specific track and how it works in like the context of the project. Oh wait, I'm sorry. We've heard this one. That was my bad, guys. I used the badge sorter from Boombox, and sometimes I forget. I need to look at the date. We already heard Justice Track. It was amazing. I think it won Piggy of the Week. I'm pretty sure. Well, never mind. Never mind. Okay, these are all older. All of these are older. No, actually, no. Here we go. We have some. Those were the golds, but we have some silvers. So we have Pauline's song, piano solo, and bridge. This is from the Music Diva. All right, well, let's check it out. I'm so excited. Piano's cool. Ooh. I love it. Oh, I love the tempo slowdown. So cool. Okay. From what I'm hearing so far, I really like the arrangement. Like the arrangement was great. And yeah, you kind of mentioned where the dialogue will go and everything. I literally see that too, because you did leave like such nice room for that here. So I only want to ask you one question, right? So I'm curious how like live this is meant to be. Like, do you want it to sound like a big band playing? Because right now it sounds great, but it very much sounds programmed, especially the horns. It's just the sound of the VST, right? It sounds really programmed. I don't know if you're going for that, if you're going for like I'm just using VSTs and I'm just laying out the arrangement of this, or if you really, really want to try to make it sound live. Because if you did, then I would say, yeah, your horns, you probably need like a better sounding VST for it. And I'm curious what you're using. And even, I mean, your piano playing is so good. I don't know, like, what VST you're using for piano, though. Yeah, okay. So you're saying I'm gonna add like a 1960s filter over it to maybe hide some of that 100%. Even the drums too. Let me just listen. Are you using just like samples? Are you playing a VST? Because I feel like for you, maybe something like Addictive Drums. Was it Addictive Drummer or Addictive Drums? I forget. Something like that might be good, because then it will have like velocity attached to all the different hits. If you play everything live, it'll have a little bit more looseness to all the different elements. Again, you would need to like humanize your drums a little bit. I do think actually a filter would really help. And actually, yeah, I mean, just now I'm like curious. Yeah, Addictive Drums. And this might not be the best. I feel like Halal would know like what the best VST for drums is, because I don't like VSTs for drums. This is like my least favorite way to do drums. However, I do recognize that for your style of music, this might be better. But I do actually think, yeah, okay, see how like this comes with different types of kits. And I think even by the pictures, you can tell what they're supposed to be. Like some of these more warm-toned ones. Oh, that one's like metal, right? Modern brushes. So you might be able to find a kit that sounds a little bit closer to what you're wanting to do, right? And then, yeah, aging it with a filter too. Or you could even find like drum breaks that are older, and you could create like your own drum rack. I mean, I don't know if you're in Ableton. you can do this with like battery, right? You can do it with a third party thing or like whatever's in your DAW, but you could be like break, right? Sorry. Yeah, okay, this one is like real crunchy. That's too much, but you technically could be like, okay, all right, like that's actually a really great snare, right? You could just take that and you could be like, okay, that's gonna be my snare. Boom, you drag it in here. Next, you're gonna be like, okay, maybe that's the hat. Nah, that's so messy. You know, this is work. This could be like a little tom, right? And you could drag that in, and then you could look at another break. And then like do the same thing and create your own kit. Lots of work, but I feel like you might like the results. And because your type of music you make is very consistent too, once you make a few of these racks for yourself, you just use them over and over again. So that's what I suggest. Oh, you're in FL. That's cool. Yeah, I'm sure you guys have something similar, right? Like a way to make your own kit, your own rack, like whatever it's called in there. I feel like every DAW has this. Or like I said, you could use a third party like battery or something like that. But yeah. Okay, let's see. Are we... You hate playing with samplers? Why? It's so funny. Everybody's so different. I actually really, really like making my own like kits in a way. I mean, that makes sense. I make my own samples. But yeah, guys, are we PLing? I feel like I forgot to call out the PL and hardly anybody PL'd. It's my bad. Oh, you have one called FPC. Yeah, I see everybody in every DAW, like they have it. It's, you know, just works a little bit different, but you guys know how my stance. Like I like Ableton. I use it very well, but I'm also very like, any DAW will do, guys. Any DAW will do. They all have the same things. They all do the same things. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I see all the BLs. Yeah, it just really depends your DAW, like on your workflow and what works for you, right?
Piggies of the week and other eaters.
Yeah, certain things for certain styles of production or styles of music make it slower or faster, and that really is where like the choice lies, right? Okay, we heard Valentine already. Okay, moving up. I remember moving up. Okay, update on the track, finish bridge and outro, kind of tried to give it like a big YG outro. Okay, so we're listening to the end. I do remember loving this track, so I'm excited to see how you finished it. Oh, wrong song. Wrong song. Let's go toward the end. Cool. Ooh. Turn that piano up. It's lost. Very pretty though. I also suggest a bass, like a drone bass here on the second half of the bridge. Ooh. I think your clap could go up a little bit in volume, just a bit. This is very good detail. I really like the more sped up, like dance breaky version of the chorus at the end. I think it works well. I told you my little notes for the bridge, like just turn up the piano, maybe added a little drone bass on the second half of it just to give it more oomph. but it sounds really good. To be honest, like, it's so funny. I critique little things on these streams, but the truth is, especially for a K-pop demo, guys, I've played songs with like mixes worse than this. I have, I have, where like literally wrote, produced, sang the song in one day and never touched it again, and then placed it. Like, and it was not a perfect mix because you can't get a perfect mix in like 6 hours of doing everything. So a lot of the times, like, if it's good, it's good, right? Like, this is good. Turn up the clap a little bit, like, it'll be more impactful, but you just need a good top line. Kim, if you're here, maybe you'd be interested. I think this is a good track, worth doing for sure. But this is really, really sick. I think you did such a good job, and I know how hard you worked to improve this too, because I remember it was like not anywhere even near this vibe when you started. It was kind of messier and like just didn't slap like this. And this is a good lesson for all of us, right? Sometimes you start with something, you're like, this is like okay. You can abandon it or you can keep working on it, and then you can elevate it into something super, super good. So as far as I'm concerned, this is a win. This is a win. Of the week and other I'm putting it in the Piggy pile because it's really good. Okay. Good job. Let's see if there's any more verified members for this verified moment. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we have a couple of bronzes. Or these are older. Did we listen? I think we did listen to these actually. Okay, yeah, then we're all good with this verified moment, guys. We're eating. We're doing really, really good today. I'm gonna take a little tiny break for just like 2 minutes, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna listen to the versionese. I'm so excited. I love the versions program. So I'll be back, guys. Don't go anywhere. All right, I'm back, my Piglazauruses. I'm back. Let's take a look at our versions program. I am so excited. You guys, some of you guys know this, some of you guys don't know this, so I'll go through the spiel. I apologize if you like know all this and this is kind of boring to listen to, but every month we have what's called a versions program, and we have a few people who basically submit the same song several streams in a row, and I give them critiques on that specific song and how to improve it, how to make it better. And it's, you know, the goal is to really help you grow, help you like lock in on a song, improve that song, improve your skills, because a lot of times it takes working on the same song and like really committing to it to improve said skills. So I always love what we do here, and this is going to be the last of this month's versions program. So I'm trying to lower my chair. So we've got a few people here to check out. We're just going to go from the top, and we've got Rockstar from Sov. And because this is the last of the month, I will listen to the whole song, which is going to be fun. All right, guys, let's do it.
Locked in, they know who the boss is. Yeah, locked in, from head to toe, so flawless. No competition, made my revision. I got nothing to prove, they gon' copy the move, attitude on full.
Cool.
Me, camera click, big talk, but I'm built for this. One shot, all I need, watch me take the lead. Turn it up now, hear the crowd getting loud. Turn it up now, ain't no coming down. Hey, high, never choosing high. Can't copy this kind of lie. There was no hesitation before the celebration. Hardcore, no explanation. Get ready. Locked in, everybody's in a round and rockin'. Yeah, locked in, too cool, too fast, no stopping. You know what it is? See me when they count, turning you inside out, get bowed down, not me. Locked in, to the whole room into mosh pit. They stare, I get it. New wave, I said it. Got moves, no credit. Still everybody said it. I don't even gotta say it. I'm a freak millionaire, I'm gonna checkmate. Talk cheap, I don't buy it too loud. Turn it higher, one spark, start a fire. Watch me take it higher. Turn it up now. Hear the crowd getting loud. Turn it up now. Ain't no coming down. Locked in, everybody's in a round and rockin'. Yeah, locked in, too cool, too fast, no stopping. See me when they count, turning you inside out, get bowed down, not me. Locked in, to the whole room into mosh pit. Money falling like confetti. My name's shining through the city, every dream is looking pretty. I'm becoming what I'm meant to be. Yeah, all the things I said I'd never be turn into reality. I was born a winner. Every day a little richer. Now I'm getting bigger and the mine. What? All mine, cause I Woo! Everybody come and sing this. Locked in, everybody turn around when I'm rocking. Yeah, locked in, too cool, too fast, no stopping. You know what it is? See me wearing the crowd, turning you inside out, get about down, not me. Locked in, turn the whole room into my bed.
Love that. I love this matching the guitar. Okay, so first of all, I love hearing your voice. I love hearing it with the top line. Such a big difference. It's, you guys know, I'm a pop writer, singer. Like for me, top line is what makes it come alive. So really, really good job on that. I also like the hook, locked in. Like I could easily wrap this back to you now. It's in my head, so it's catchy. Good job. Now, I want to talk to you about a few things. There's a lot of stuff, and I almost was like, honestly, even though we're going to be done with this month's version program, I encourage you to like submit the song again, like in July, right? As you work on it to just like the regular folder, because there's a few things I'd like for you to work on. So right now, and I know this is rough, so just like make yourself a little list. The vocals are sitting on top of the track versus being a part of it. Like it just literally feels like there's a track and you just bloop, plopped your vocals on top. So we don't want it to feel like that. We want it to feel like it's all part of one whole. Now, let's talk about the vocals themselves. You have a cool voice, you have good rhythm, you have good rapping style. So I would say my favorite part is actually towards the end, where you start kind of like yelling higher, like locked in, locked in. It is more natural with your voice. And I will point out a couple of parts, not to read you, but just to teach you. I feel like you're singing almost a little too low for your voice, especially in this first verse.
Made my revision.
Right there. Made my revision. What is that? Like a D? Let me see. D sharp. Yeah, that's too low for you. Made my revision. I would change those like really low notes. Or if you really want to try to get them, try to re-record them first thing in the morning. My voice is always like when I just wake up. You might be able to get it then, but to be honest, like this is something I learned through like doing it wrong, basically. So I'll pass on the advice to you. I never try to write songs for myself as an artist that I can't sing live, that I can't perform live, because I mean, unless I'm just like, I'm never going to sing live and it doesn't matter, which you might be like, I'm never going to sing live. I don't care. I don't want to. In that case, you have like way more wiggle room. But if you do aspire to perform, don't give yourself impossible things. Don't give yourself things that are just like, oh, it's so hard for me to get. Something like this is definitely outside of your range. So a little low for you. So if you aspire to perform, I wouldn't give yourself that note. That's just my take. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to put the graphic on. Yeah, it is the versions program. So I would go through and, nix any notes that are a little bit too low for you. Now, I also want to talk to you about your vocal processing. So currently it's just very, very clean, which for rap and for this type of aggressive, like baddie song, it almost is like a little like, why is it so clean, right? So I would recommend working on a specific vocal processing for this. I would definitely say the first thing that comes to mind is saturation, a little more saturation, pitch drops, layers that are like the more little altar boy, low octave layers. You do some yells. I feel like I would like auto-tune all the way, retune speed on some of the yells, so they're like, yeah, like they have like a cool effect to them. Doubling could be cool. There's just like a lot you can do. Honestly, there's a lot you can do. What I'm gonna give you might have this, you might not have this, but I actually have this free vocal effects cheat sheet that I give away. And I'm gonna literally give this to you guys right now in the chat. Literally go to this link right now, guys. Just like put in your email, your name, and it will send you this like vocal effects cheat sheet. Now, I frame this as like K-pop, but it's like 100% applicable for pop, EDM, other things. These are just things I've seen that work really, really well. So that's what I would focus on here. Yeah, Peaches says maybe some saturation. That's the most like obvious one, and to be honest, I think it's a good one too. Sometimes obvious is not bad. Sometimes expected is not bad, guys. It just like locks it in. Locked in. But okay, so we usually don't PL versionese, but because it's the last day of June's versions, this is open for PLs. So I'm just gonna let you guys comment. Let me know if you'd like to playlist Rockstar by Sov. Didn't try to mix it as much because of CPU. Ugh, CPU issues are the worst. Mix it much better when you record it fully. Yeah, I can tell this is like early on in the vocal production stage, but it's good to jump in, give all the feedback so you can like just jump in and do it when it's time. Oh, you wanted to do gang vocals? Jonathan says gang vocals aren't really for hip hop style. Nah, it definitely can be. It definitely can be. I disagree. I just, I would find the right place for it. I think like the last chorus could be great. And your song is also, you're not like Yeah, I'm a rapper. Like, it's like pop rap, you know? It's like girly pop rap. 100% you can use pop techniques. So I just went ahead and added it to our special playlist because we got lots of PL. Sorry, it wasn't on the screen when I did it, but I did do it. Really great job. So, and next up, we're going to listen to Faustine's song. Third version. Okay. Between Seconds. Yes, it's in French. About feeling stuck or left behind because of chronic health problems. Well, you also see everyone around you achieve their goals. Wow, that's a deep topic. I love when you guys just like bring in the real stuff. Tried your top line idea for the chorus. I think it turned out cool. Yay! It's in the final recording. That's totally fine. Listen, like, it takes a while to make music, okay? Like, it being imperfect is why you're here, and that's fine. Completely fine. I'm excited to hear it.
Je passe ma vie en salle d'attente, patient à bout de patience. Du coup, souvent je me demande si tout ce temps je pouvais passer à explorer ce qui me fait vibrer. Aujourd'hui, où j'en serais.
Oh! Voice is so good. Pretty. Freaking good. It goes hard. It goes hard, Faustine. I know people are talking about the volume of the vocals, like, you know this, just like turn them up. Like when you were further down the line. I'm not even gonna talk about like the mix. Like I know you're gonna like smash it. I wanna talk about the most important part, which is the songwriting. Okay. Love the song. Love the flow. Chorus feels good. I feel like good. I feel good about that melody. Actually, I do have like a very, very, very strong suggestion for you though. So obviously I don't speak French. It's amazing you gave the translation. This like helped me like lock into the song so much more. Love the topic. Like I hope this is not based on reality, but also if it is, I'm so sorry. I love the way it sounds. The only thing I really need is I just need a hook. I just need like an even like just need a more repetitive hook. I need something to like stick into my mind. And I think, okay, and this is like a bigger discussion, right? Because I would be super curious about like what you're wanting to do with your art. And like, I mean, I don't know if you, like you probably are releasing music already as an artist. I'm curious about how you're promoting it. If you're just targeting French speaking audiences or more world, because a part of me is like, I 100% could listen to this without knowing French, right? I literally just need one part to like hook me into something syllabic. It doesn't even have to be English words. You don't have to be multilingual in your music. I'm not going to make you do anything you don't want to do. just like something like syllabic that I can just like hook into. So I have a suggestion for you. This might be dumb, me trying to like show this to you when I don't speak French, but, and obviously like take this again with a grain of salt, because you know what, like how the French language works with your melody, and I don't. But just from a purely like sonic musical standpoint, here's what I would want to hear. So, you know, I think you're missing a little opportunity for hook there. So what I would do, again, purely like syllabic, just musical, instead of I would do just take a syllable and cut it up. Like, let's say if your syllable is wa, right? Wa, wa, ba, 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 and you can like pan it around. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like a moment of catchiness that somebody who doesn't speak French or speaks French can still be like, oh, that's the hook. That's the catchy, right? And then I feel like you could do the same thing with the post. I think you say like a word that sounds like clip, dip, dip, dip. I've kind of a thought I had, if there's any way to almost give it like a feeling of like time, like this I think is too cheesy, like tick, 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 right? Because you have like obviously a theme of time passing, but something that's a little more, it could be French, right? But it like just something more like chewy, percussive, tip, tick, 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 like tip, tip, tip. Again, syllabic, I'm just doing sounds right now. It's not real words. But if there are words that kind of sound like that in the French language, I think, again, that would make it stickier. And I think you could bring in some more, like, catchy chops. So if it's like, you know what I mean? Something like that. That's just my thought. That's my feeling. And then for the verses, I really love them. Again, I would just bring in the catchy, probably more with like background vocals. Right there. Like things like that. It's gonna go such a long way. It's gonna go such a long way. But I just think you ate. I think this is really, really good. Oh, you like this idea. Okay, yeah. You know, just like a total pop songwriter, right? Because obviously I write K-pop and I don't speak Korean. And it's the same type of thing where I just think about the universal musical translation of it to every listener, and what would make it just catchier, right? And a lot of the times too, with darker themes like this, it almost makes it like so cool, right? Like, you make it this like, oh, it's this like pop song, like that like little hook, but you're telling this like darker, deeper story. So yeah, you wanted to do that, but sometimes it's hard to make lyrics say what you want. Words are more wordy in French. See, this is like the suspicion I had, because the words are more wordy in Korean too. So a lot of times I kind of keep that in mind too. And I just write almost with that in mind, where I give the Korean lyricist space to tell the story in Korean in like the verse and the pre-chorus, but then the hook, and obviously K-pop, it's like interesting, they love to keep some of the English. So I'll give them like the really choicey, catchy English words to keep, and they 95% of the time will keep what I intended for them to keep. And then the like syllabic stuff, the la la la, the t t t pop pop stuff that just works outside of language. So, but yeah, I see all the PLs, of course. Really sickening job. Such a good job.
Piggies of the week and other eaters.
The Piggy pile. Honestly, like Piggy of the month. Even working on this song so hard. So beautiful work. Beautiful work. And next up, let's check out Raven with Red Carpet. My little 2000s jam. All right. So, okay, you moved from FL to Reaper. Okay. Well, castanets. Let's go. So excited, and we get to listen to the whole thing now. Hey, so good.
Hide in those tired eyes beneath some powder lies. Put a little more eyeliner and the ceiling will be alright. Everyone will see you later on the big screen using paper.
Nice
You have
octave.
fans and haters and those you can relate to. You don't even take a single sector of flag. Look at all the reds turned into what you expect. When you're on the red carpet,
I remember it. And you on the red carpet.
so the lines are blurring between fake and real friends. Celeb relationships are just playing pretend. Everyone will see you later on the big screen news and papers. Paparazzi's got you cornered. There's nowhere to escape to. Thirsty for attention when it's all that you crave. When the camera's flashing at you to the edge of a sleigh. When you're on the red carpet, when you're on the red carpet, fighting for the fame.
Oh.
You want everything.
Ooh.
It's in the gram, you won't do anything. Sacrificing your dignity just to get people.
Oh, I like this. I like this group vocal processing. Very cool.
Red as blood, red as passion, red as your colonized camera action. You already know what is unfolding. Just another dose of serotonin. You don't even take a single sector of flag. Look at all the reds turned into what you expect. When you're on the red carpet,
Under the red carpet.
fighting for the fame, you want everything. For the glitz and the glam, you will do anything. Sacrificing your dignity just to get people on their knees. Oh, when you're on the red carpet, please out from the market. Get the gossip started. When you're on the red carpet.
Hey, so cool. Really good job, Raven. Guys, let me know if you'd like to PL. I mean, I'd be mad at y'all if you did it, but that was fire. Okay, so the good, the bad. The good is track sounds awesome. Very true to the era, but does have a modern mix on it. I love it. Castanets popping. The stomps are popping. It's catchy. I mean, we knew it was catchy. We've heard it before, but like now hearing it with the, it's funny that you call this part the chorus. I kind of would almost call this like the middle eight or something. It's like bridgy, but it happens twice. But I don't hate the arrangement. I think it's interesting. It's different. To me, it's like when you're on the red carpet, that's the chorus, but it doesn't matter what you call these things, right? The flow of the song felt good. I wasn't bored any of the times. I was like into it. So, okay. I feel like a couple of things. Mostly the vocal still feels like it's struggling a little bit to me. And I saw some people in the comments point it out too. People were like, oh, it's a little pitchy. This is one of those hard things, right, guys? Like, because you can definitely just slap autotune on things and it's going to be more in tune, but then it will lose like more of the natural quality. And I know what Raven was going for. He was going for more of like it's Y2K, right? And they didn't use tuner that aggressively until T-Pain popped on the scene, and then it became like a thing. But in the earlier 2000s, no, everything was like mildly tuned and a little bit more natural. So I know what he's going for. I think what it comes down to is you can definitely like go in, melodyne some things. I think also certain lines I even noticed, oh, more fire. Let's go with more fire. More fire is always good. What I noticed is there's also some slurring going on. This one, I definitely remember this line. I would never have understood it if I didn't read the lyric at the same time. So you could also try to recut some things, melodize some things. I do have a different suggestion though. I feel like you could just it depends on what you want to do, obviously, right? If you want to maybe release a song, then I would say like, yeah, I'll go in a little bit more, replace some of the pitchier lines, melodize some of the pitchier lines. But I think the issue is, and I said this before about the song, I just don't know if the song fits your voice. I don't know if you wrote something that fits your voice. And I know this firsthand because I write all kinds of styles and not all of them fit my voice. And the way I know that it does is just easy to sing. It takes me like 5 takes and I'm like, oh, I already like what this sounds like. And obviously like I'm way more of an experienced singer in a recording environment, right? But there's certain things it's like painful for me to record. It's just so high, or it's just the movement of it doesn't really fit my voice. And what I want you to do, what I would prefer, and I think would be more like beneficial for your growth, is for you to just create more song ideas right now. Because I really like the song, but I kind of want you to lock in on your singing style. And this is going to be a lot of things. It's going to be the best registers for you to sing. I suspect it's slower than this. It's going to be the split between rapping and singing, because I don't think I'm mistaken. I think I've heard a more of a rap song from you, and I really liked what your vocal was doing, right? So it could be that. Third thing could be processing. Like, you're going very clean, but maybe you're a type of artist that actually has a really thick tuner, has a lot of saturation, has distortion, has like really processed layers. That could be valid for you too. So I would almost rather you just made like smaller ideas for the next bit. Like, just do like verse chorus ideas, submit them, send them in, and try different stuff. Try a song that's way lower than this. Try a song that's way more in falsetto. Try a song that's more rap. And try faster flows, try slower, more legato melodies. I just want to see where your voice can naturally like rest, relax, and sound like, oh, this is my spot, this is my place. And the only way to achieve that is through experimentation. So Faustine said something cool. I think you don't need to belt it as much. I'd love to hear it in like a more easy voice. Right? See, a lot of the times you just don't know. You just don't know until you record a bunch of songs. For me, yeah, I can belt, and I can belt successfully, but the just like amount of energy that takes out of me, I just know that it's not like sustainable. So then you think about that too. You think about your goals, and if you want to perform, what can you perform live? How do you want to perform? All of that comes in. And I know this is like a little bit overwhelming because it's like, oh my God, this is like a lot. Like, have to think about all these things. I'm telling you, like the way to do it is just to do a bunch of song snippets and try different stuff. So are we PLing? Oh yeah, I see all the PLs. I agree. Beautiful job, Raven. You worked so hard on the song.
Because of the weak and other eaters.
And then we have Peaches with Outgrown. And I believe that's the last person. Yeah, because unfortunately, Muwanica wasn't able to submit this week or last week. So we just have 4. But let's check this out. Yeah, the drums are a lot more up front. You can hear it better. Really good drum. Okay, I want to pause for a second. We will listen to everything. I really, really strongly suggest you change up the drum feel somewhere, probably starting here. I think this drum feel, like, what is this even, guys? Like this, it's very busy, and I do like it. I just think some styles of percussion, when they're this busy and there's a lot going on, it gets like kind of exhausting after a while, and you just don't want people to be like, oh, I'm so ready for this to be over, right? That's like the opposite reaction you want to your music. So I would say changing up this feel so you have, right, like, oops, let me just go back here and we'll come back there. Right, it's such a also offbeat type of feel that it's really hard to lock in. I would maybe just go for like a good 16 bars to like a halftime feel, right? Or you could even take out the drums and you could do like more of a rhythmic, like ARP synth feel, and you could even maybe do some small percussion in the background, like more hats or shaker, something like that, just to rest our ear. But let's go back to, where we stopped. One thing you could even do for the break, and I'm seeing your comments too. You're like, oh, I don't feel good about the song. I do want you to do another round for this. Like, I know, listen, I understand being like, I'm not locking in. Just try one more time. So one of the things I really like the most is just your lead line, the da 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 da, right? You literally could do like a section with no drums. It's like dun 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 da da, feature that, but maybe have a different instrument playing that melody. Flip it up an octave. The answer is 9 out of 10, like I said earlier in the stream, is simpler than you think. A lot of the times when you're like, what do I do with this arrangement? How do I fix it? I'm struggling. It's literally just like taking away the drums, taking the lead, flipping it up an octave with a different sound. Most of the time it's simple, I promise you. Oh, the organ's interesting. And one thing, so I would say too, you're really experimenting a lot with this organ thing. Okay, I will be so honest with you. Organs are tough to make work. Organs are kind of like an uggo instrument. Like, no hate to organs. They are a little bit uggo. Like, they really are. Like, they are harsh. They oftentimes, like this, they do like a weird frequency emphasis that is difficult to work with. Like, literally, like what your organ is doing, I'm going to show it to you on an EQ. And I don't know the exact, I'm hitting all the wrong keys. It's not what I want. Literally, your organ, it's got a frequency. It's somewhere around here. I don't know exactly what it is. It's doing this. It's doing like a very specific note is being boosted, and it's very like pokey. It's like, so I would maybe, depending on the VST of your organ, I would play around with it. A lot of the times you can change the drawbars of the organ to give it a little bit more body, to take away some of the high end. If it's a good VST like that, I would play around. Because yeah, that organ is pokey, but I like the idea of it. I think it's interesting. And then another thing too is like you need to open up room for it. You're playing all these lines and stuff, but then the drums are still going on. You still go the da 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 da, and it's just like it's a lot, right? If you're gonna do fancy organ work, you need to open up room for it. Oh, Arturia. Yeah, you should have the drawbars. Cool ending. Very, very cool. Also, somebody's asking for Discord's link. I just popped it in the chat. Okay, so I think you did a great job. I feel like we like talked about all the ideas. Yeah, I know how you feel. There's a lot going on. Try to pare it down. I think this would be very, very good for you to like learn and study with, right? Because I understand like the like desire to just be like, I don't even like this, I want to abandon it. But don't. Just try to apply these tips and post it in Discord, just see what people think. But I think you did a great job. Let me know if you would like to PL, my people, my guys. And let's see. Yeah, and there's also some really good suggestions in the chat too for how to improve it. So maybe screenshot some of what the chat is saying. Yeah, like Faustine was like, so synths are kind of walking on each other a little bit. Yeah, especially, yeah, the organ and the synth work were kind of like, they were a little bit on top of each other. Yeah, but really, really good job. Everybody that was a part of this month's versions program, by the way, great job. Can we get a little like round of applause emojis in the chat? You guys worked really hard. You did an amazing job. So ordinarily, or I guess in the past, what we've had is people vote for the winner. And by people, I mean the participants in the program. But I've noticed the last couple of months, we've had people like drop out or not like complete the program. So I'm changing it. I've decided I'm going to pick the winner. I'm going to pick the person that I think has grown a lot and just like really, really like smashed it out of the park. So let me finish with the PLs. Okay, I see all the PLs here for Peaches. Really great work. Congratulations on all your hard work. So, but okay, I have thought about this. I think all of you guys did a wonderful job, but I'm going to pick, hold on, I need my confetti. I'm going to pick Faustine for the winner of this month's versions program. You are Piggy of the month, Faustine. I really like your song. I think you're doing a great job with it. Just, you know, continue to work on it. I think it's super, super worth finishing. And of course, all the rest of you guys also did a wonderful job. Yeah, I see all the clappies and all the hearts in the chat. Yeah. And all right, guys, so we don't have a lot of time left, but I want to finish off strong. And I want to do like a lightning round free for all. You guys know what it is. You know what's up. I'm gonna just do 3 songs this time, but feel free to comment the title of your song in the chat right now. Comment the name of your song. I'm gonna pick some at random. We're gonna listen, and then we're gonna finish June off strong. I can't believe 6 months have already flown by. It's crazy. It's crazy. And we've been doing these streams since February 2025. Wild. There's such a backlog of these streams on my YouTube channel. If you guys ever want to just like binge them, I feel like there's so many like good nuggets in these streams, right? Of wisdom for my old wise self. No, but even just like certain problems in songs seem to come up a lot for a lot of different genres. I just strongly recommend you guys like sometimes put on these streams and just like listen to them and learn in the background. And all right, I'm gonna pick some songs at random. Not looking. Okay, got one. got another one. And one more. One more. One more. All right. All right, guys, I got my 3 songs. If I didn't pick yours, you know what's up. It's not because I don't want to. It's because I can only do so many. But the good news is we are gonna have another stream next week. So starting next month, thank God, I'm going back to streaming on Thursdays. Actually, really very much prefer Thursdays, but I had like a business program I've been a part of for the last 2 months that was on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so I couldn't do it. It was literally at this time. But we're going back to Thursdays for the foreseeable future. It's like my favorite stream day. So super stoked, super excited. And let's check out our first song in the folder here, which is going to be Drive Night. And this is by, oh, they don't give their name. Just, oh. Uh-oh. Hi, I'm from Korea. 안녕하세요. Replaced with ringtones. Oh, okay. The first verse, okay. That's okay. I will not judge that it's unfinished. A lot of people come with unfinished music. That's the whole point of these streams, is that you get feedback. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm really excited to hear it. Ooh. Bossa Nova, love it. Oh, it turns synthwave. Let's go. I see what you mean here. This is the top line melody. Yeah, I understand fully. Yes. Okay, beautiful track. I love tracks from Korea. There's just like a perspective a lot of Korean track people have that I just hear it and I always love it. I love it. Okay, beautiful work. A couple of things I would mention to you. So I love the arrangement. I love the top line melodies too. Can't wait for you to have a top liner record this. Now, with the track, I feel like you could make it feel more powerful, right? I know you're going for like an easy, cute kind of vibe, right? But I think your drums and your bass specifically need to hit harder. Some of your fills, like you had those kind of tom fills, dun 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 dun, right? I think it was here. Yeah, dun 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 dun. That needs to be like 5 dBs louder. It needs to, I would also work on the attack of your drums too. Like I'll show you what I mean. I would use something like, I'll literally show you this like free thing. Yeah, Kilohertz, they have a whole suite of free plugins. You might have this transient shaper. You could literally just turn up the attack on your toms and it would help them pop out more versus just using gain. So, and I feel that way about your kick. I feel like your bass has great movement, but I would add more sub to your bass. And also just looking at the waveform in general, I feel like you could use a little bit of mastering on your master bus just to make it feel more current, more like in line with other tracks, because I actually have a track person in Korea I work with. I worked with him on Triple S's stuff and Chungha stuff, and he likes a lot of chill stuff like this too, but his stuff is always like the big kick, the big bass. It feels like modern Korean music, but with like nostalgia. So that's what I would love for you. I think you did a really great job though. Let me know if you would like to PL, guys. Oh yeah, I see so many PLs. You guys are vibing. Y'all are vibing. Yeah, it's really good. I quite liked it. Wonderful job.
Because of the week and other eaters.
Now, next up, we have Ammonite. And this is from Cowboy Teapot. Love your username or artist name. Maybe I just started in March. Oh my God, guys, can we get to, we always get like fire emojis in the chat for brand new producers, people who have, just started this year or submitting their first song, something like that. Get some fire emojis in the chat for Cowboy Teapot, and let's listen to their song. Love. This sounds very good for a brand new producer. Like, you're really eating. Okay, I think you are doing such a great job. Trust me, I hear a lot of like brand new producers' tracks. You sound like you've been producing way longer than you have been. So that is a win. That's a win for you, honey. That's awesome. There are a couple of things here, right, that I want you to work on a little bit. I think the biggest thing for me is, so it's an arrangement thing, right? And we've heard this in other newer producers' tracks. So a lot of the times you guys get like so excited about your ideas. You have this cool art, you have all these drums, you have all these things. And I've mentioned this before, right? I'm gonna start using this all the time. You're kind of missing that hero flavor, right? Because the drums are really like aggressive, and there's a lot of them, and there's percussion. Then there's the art, dun, 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 dun. Then there's other things going on, synths and effects, and everything's flying around. So I want you to like kind of pare things down a little bit, and I'll go through your track and show you like exactly what I mean. So okay, so for example, you have this effects overlay that's like cha-cha, cha-cha. I think you have that a little bit too often, right? Because it's so aggressive and so loud. I would maybe have it every 4 bars, every 8 bars, not every 2 bars, right? And I would focus on your synth right here. Dun, 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 dun. That bit, I would focus on that. Maybe your kick drum is a little bit too loud too, and it takes away from the synth because it's just like it's overwhelmingly loud, right? Yeah, and even some of the hats, I would see if I could pare those down too, right? What you could do to preserve the movement, you could be like ta 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 ta, or if that feels slow, you could do ta 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 ta. Sometimes less is more, because you have the ta 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 that rhythm often, it ends up distracting from your hero flavor. And then another thing I would say arrangement wise too. So you have that main synth happening for quite a while. A lot of the times I would like to hear a switch up. So this is like a build up, right? Maybe you take that synth out. Do something slower. Do like da 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 da. Still melodic, but it gives our ear a break. And then we get back into this dun 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 dun. So that's the type of thing I would do here, but I think you're doing a really, really wonderful job for being a baby producer. You're really, really eating. So great job. I want you to submit more. Like, come back. I'm excited. Yeah, you throw too much stuff on. You know, it's like Coco Chanel said, where you leave the house, take one thing off before you export your track. Like, see what you can take away. A lot of times, like, this is one of my philosophies. I basically have fun, right? I throw things in, I try stuff, I don't hold myself back. But a lot of the times when I am faced with a part, I just ask myself, does my track need it? And that to me is more important than whether the part itself is cool. A lot of the times I take out cool parts, cool vocals, like I dump so many cool things all the time because it doesn't work in context and it doesn't serve the whole song, and to me that's way more important. So anywho, I see APL Sightless Stories. I have not heard Olivia's new album. I have not heard it yet. I do think she's extremely talented though. I see like 3 PLs, but let me know if you guys would like to give Cowboy Teapot a few more PLs so we can add them to the playlist. Oh, you love her new album, Chewverse. Sometimes not sometimes, like most of the time, I specifically don't listen to any new music because I make a lot of videos that are like centered around remaking songs without knowing them and things like. So I often will be like, maybe I'll remake this, and a lot of times I just won't end up hearing it, even if I don't remake it. Okay, I see all the PLs. Beautiful. Well, let's go.
Piggies of the week and other eaters.
One last song. And then we're going to pick Piggy of the week, so don't go anywhere. Oh. All right. So, this is from Kim. Okay. Oh, that's right. I remember you from Nini Bum. You've sent in songs you've done with her before. Oh, this has already come out. You should have put a link. We could have just watched it on YouTube with a music video. Next time, do that. If you guys have if it's a release thing and you have a music video, like send the music video. We can watch the music video. That's like so fun. That's so fun. And we don't have that very often. So, song talks about your hometown. Wow. Well, beautiful. Let's listen to it. Shut up. It's giving like Pitbull and J-Lo. I already like it.
Vinc de la gran ciutat on la llum els ulls m'han cegat, però les arrels de veritat van direcció cap a Cornellà. Sempre sé arribar, vingui d'aquí o allà, el metro està patat,
so cool.
Tornem a Llobregat. Sempre estem treballant amb la blava amunt i avall. Els papes ens han donat les seves oportunitats. Sempre que dic adéu, se'm queda mirar rar. Una lleia manxega, una lleia andalusa.
I like that.
Con la niña ya estoy aquí, nadie no pone fin. Voy más fina que un fusil, los churros están por abrir. Soy del barrio y eres de mí, aquí me quedo hasta morir. Son las 6 y el sol va a salir, a rumbear hasta las 1000. Refugi de la vida, búsqueda de realitat.
Love this melody.
Sempre al mateix bar. Ajuntem una taula, si som més. Porta't unes cartes i oblidem.
Are those cashmere drum samples? I think they are. No, Kim, it's so good. It's so good. I love it. I love Nini's music too. I just love the perspective. I love that it's real, sharing a real story. So cool. Like, just so sickening. Thank you for giving us such a like awesome song to just like end the stream on. Also, yeah, I'm not gonna give you feedback, like notes. I mean, it's already released. It's just awesome. I like what you guys are doing. I just would love to hear more from her, you know? I really would, and more from you, obviously, always. And I see all the PLs, so really, really great job. And okay, guys, this is the last stream of June. And this is our last opportunity for June to pick Piggy of this week. Now, Faustine is Piggy of the month. I already chose her. But you guys get to choose this week's Piggy. So I'm going to put a poll up. And I'll put all the contenders. Who should be Piggy? So we have 4 songs. So we have quite a few to choose from. We have I Am. We have I Just Wanna Have Some Fun. And then we have Moving Up and Roomba. All right, guys. I'm going to play each of the songs. Please vote. I always feel like it's pulling teeth to get you guys to vote. And I'm just like, come on, vote. You got to vote. And here's I Am by Stefan.
This is who I can't stand the times I've been misunderstood on the way that I look, from the way that I am. I can't be my truth if the world turns to blue. Run the light in my eye to the day that I die. This is who I am. No, nothing's gonna change for you.
And here's I Just Want to Have Some Fun. Oh, I forgot how cool that bass was. That's right. And guys, you can connect with most of these talented artists in our Discord server. I'm putting the link for it on the screen, in the chat. Go join if you're not joined yet. Hey, hey, hey. Sexy. I love this song. Very good job. And next up we have Moving Up, which I'll play the ending of because it gets so crazy in like the best way. And vote, guys. Vote, 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 vote. Amazing. And here's our latest song from Kim. I'll play the ending since we haven't heard it.
Algo está vigilant, dame comentarà. Te visten a la casa, una y particular. A la guapa catalana no la poden oblidar. La guapa catalana. Con la niña ya estoy aquí, nadie no pone fin. Voy más fina que un fusil, algo turro está por abrir.
So fun. All right, guys. Lock in your votes, people. You have like 10 more seconds to do it. Let's go. Oh, I had my background music going the whole time. I apologize. Hey, I apologize for that. I didn't mean to have the background music going. Actually, I didn't mean to switch to my scene either because I gotta throw the confetti, and that's only on this scene. All right, guys. Let's see who you voted for. Oops, I'm hitting all the wrong things. Okay, where's the poll? Oh, there it is. Okay, well, with a resounding result, 39%. The winner is Kim. Kim, you should be like not allowed to be Piggy of the Week anymore. How many times have you been Piggy of the Week? And he always just like sneaks in. He just like comes in at the end and is like takes the whole thing. Unfair, but also fair because your song is amazing. All right, guys, I will be back next Thursday, so I have a little extra time, like one extra day. The link for the next stream is gonna go up soon. The submit link is gonna go up soon, but congratulations to everybody. You guys did such a good job. Everybody ate, everybody killed it. Keep making music, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.